Good morning, my fan hands. Recently, I have discovered the overall credit in our country, which Malaysia, are getting low during this COVID-19 pandemic. Do you have any idea what this it happened? I have the same opinion with you because just like what you said just now, our government are launching MCO, said there will be some of credit decreases. During this MCO, the movement of public are limited around 10 km, and police will patrol around the neighborhood. So even there are any crime happen, police confidently know and go to the crime scene. This indirectly help warning the criminal not to against the law. My opinion is it is 100% a threat of crime, and they shall have a punishment for them. Even there are some arguments in other countries such as Singapore about not wearing masks is that a threat of crime. But in our country, Malaysia, the government will penalty allow RM 10,000 a year out to 7 years to people which not following much in public place or not following SOP. And they are not excuse can be accepted. I think even the police chief parliament, those people still cannot realize that what they did was a mistake. So I believe government can use another way to increase the awareness of public to wear masks and following SOP. The way can be used by government is they can punish them, break the rule, go to isolation center to do volunteer work. This indirectly can help them to understand what is the consequence of infected COVID-19. And I believe it not only can help increase the awareness of public, this punishment also can help reduce the burden of medication in our country during this COVID-19 pandemic, and it also can help us to overcome this hot situation. Yeah, I agree what you said, but my friend Hen, you shall not only focus in the physical crime and ignore the cyber crime. We can see that during the COVID-19 pandemic, cybercrime also stood out around 82.54% in Malaysia in the past year. According to a report by a global specialist, GBG, globally a record high number of scam and phishing sites was detected in 2020 according to Altas EPII. So our government shall not only focus on the physical crime and forget the punishment for cyber crime. They can always enhance the law and punishment to help reduce this high crime rate situation. Yeah, nowadays, many people will keep their important file and data in their own laptop or computer. While if the file or data was hacked, it will bring a huge loss to them. So I think Malaysia government shall enhance the law of cybercrime and give the proper punishment to hacker which store the file and data. For example, the punishment in our country, which Malaysia, is depending on the type of offence committed. The limit is allowed fine of to 25,000 to 150,000 or imprisonment of 3 years to 10 years or both. But I think still it's not enough for the punishment of cybercrime. We can learn the USA. Even the hacker is the first offender. They still need to go to jail out for 10 years for their first offense. And if they try to against the law again, they will get out to 20 years in prison. In particular, defenders or national security case, they can be punished without proof. Yes. In conclusion, we both have made an argument that punishment is important to reduce the percentage of crime rate in a country because the punishment is directly linked with a crime. A successful and punishment can avoid a country leads the high rate crime. And the different type of crime need different type of punishment so that they will pay for what they do and become a law-abiding person in future. We strongly suggest that every government for different countries shall always improve and enhance their own law to make sure that the punishment for every crime is fair and just. Me too.